Alrighty guys, welcome back for more Sonic Unleashed, and here we go, going ahead to do the night stage of Apotos. And one other thing, I keep making comparisons to the Wii version. One more other thing I like about this version over the Wii version is the fact that the Werehog controls are a heck of a lot better, in my opinion. When we get to the hub here, I'll get to it. Basically in the Wii version you had to double tap the control stick to run, and in this you just hold down one of the triggers, which is a lot easier. And also in the Wii version you had a left, instead of a strong punch and a weak punch, you had a left punch and a right punch, which was kind of weird, but this you have a slash, which is your weak, and then the punch, which is your strong attack. And pretty much everything else is the same. But yeah, overall, it just feels like the Werehog controls are a little bit better. And there aren't as many stages for the Werehog, thank God. But yeah, like in the Wii version, there were like 3 Werehog stages up until the semifinal level had, or the semifinal continent had 4, and then the final one had 5, which was kind of weird. Whatever. And Tails' voice actor actually does a really good job in this game. Actually sounds like a kid, like he's supposed to, not a little whiny little baby. Voice like Sonic, no! I like that cool little intro. Shut up, Chip, no one cares. Yeah, and this time they make you listen to his tutorials. Unlike the Sonic the Hedgehog tutorial, where you could just not hit the question mark bubbles and you'd be fine. But no, they couldn't be that nice in this version. And one thing I don't like here is that the small enemies, like those little green things that look like dinosaurs, they don't have health bars that show up, so you don't really know when they're dead. And of course it's hard to tell what their animation is, but whatever. And I'm not used to having so few combos. I'm used to my other file where I have tons of combos. And I'll be breaking as many of these doors open as you possibly can, because behind a lot of them are Sun and Moon medals, records, etc. But yeah, I'm used to having this one attack where if you dash and press one of the buttons at the same, attack buttons at the same time, you do like this really awesome dash attack that completely cuts through their guard. And it's like completely just rapes. It's pretty much the only way to put it. Make sure you collect all these little yellow crystal things too, because those are your experience to power stuff up. And they do give you the opportunity to level stuff up at the end of a level, but you can also go into the pause menu and just hit status, and it's all right there. Sorry for all the coughing. It's all my dang allergies. Sun medal, yay. Yeah, I'll try to show you guys all the medals that I remember where they are, at least. I don't remember where all of them are, so, yeah. And the switch to that door up ahead is right here. Just go ahead and press it so you don't have to listen to Chip say, "Hey, this door's locked. Maybe there's a switch." And I would usually just skip all these enemies, but I'm going to fight them just because I need the experience points for... Trust me, you're going to need to level up the Werehog or you're going to be screwed. Unlike the Wii version, you will actually die in combat in this game. Especially if you don't have your stuff leveled up enough. And when those enemies have like little arrows above their heads and little starbursts, you can press the circle or B button, depending on which version you're playing, and you can trigger a little quick time event to do a finishing move on them for extra points. But I usually never do them because my brain, even though I like really know well where the buttons are on the controller, my brain always messes up and I never press the right button. Especially later on, that you get less and less time to press the button. And there is a medal where you saw that shadow, but I can never figure out how to get to it. So if anyone can tell me how to get to that medal, I would be very grateful. But I can't figure it out myself. And this part is very God of War. Like in God of War, you have to press circle a lot to open the doors. Interesting. And it's even pretty much the same animation, too. It's actually quite scary. In my opinion, the Werehog stages feel like kind of a mixture of Prince of Persia with the platforming and like the old Prince of Persia's, and the combat is very kind of God of War-esque. Especially with the finishing moves and all that. It's just a very simplified version. It's like they took God of War, took all the blood out, and made it for kids. Because tricks are for kids. Alright, let's see what's behind this door. I'd check all of them because usually there is useful stuff behind most of them. Like sun medals. You're gonna need a lot of sun medals for the semi-final day stage. The last day stage and the last stage you don't need a certain amount of sun and moon medals for. You just you can access it right away, which is kind of nice. And yeah, these stages are quite long. God, my throat's really dry, I'm sorry. Shut up, Chip. No. I wish you could just turn those hint bubbles off, like there's an option or something. Oh well. I'll manage. Experience points. And if you don't get the experience points quick enough, they will actually disappear. So, like that. Now they're here, now they're not. Same with these enemies. Die. I'm going to save my Unleashed meter for the Titan at the end of this level. Okay, I picked them up. That's cool. Yeah, that's one thing I don't like, that they made the grab button the same as the QuickTime event trigger. So, a lot of times I accidentally pick them up because you can't do the QuickTime event while the enemy's down and stunned. Which, I don't know, kind of annoying. Oh well. Sun medal. I actually don't think I have that sun medal in my other file. I'm going to have to go get that. I just saw that out of the corner of my eye. I'm like, okay, what the heck. Okay, this is another thing that's not in the Wii version, these little tightrope walking sections. But they're plentiful in this version. And that's pretty much a give me some medal. Like, they just let you have that one. Because that's pretty much impossible not to get. Because as soon as the Werehog touches water, he dies just like Sonic will. Or the Hedgehog will. It always sounds weird because like, I always refer to the Werehog as the Werehog and just regular Sonic as just Sonic. So it's like, I don't even act like Sonic the Werehog is the same Sonic, but whatever. That's how my messed up brain works. Whatever. Oh, I hate these little enemies that don't have health bars. Basically, the blue ones are the weakest, the red ones are the stronger ones, and yeah. They're pretty much color-coded. And the enemy designs are bland as all crap. They're just blobs with eyes in different shapes. I actually think we're almost at the end of this level. Thank goodness. There are Werehog stages. There's one towards the end that I think it was Shamar, not sure. But it took 32 minutes and I still got an S rank. It was insane. Alright, die. You worthless pieces of crap. No one loves you. Alright, and this is another thing that wasn't... I need to stop saying this is another thing that wasn't in the Wii version. But there's another thing that was in the Wii version, these little switches that you need to find like little keys for. Just these little stones that correspond with the color. In this box right here, you're going to want to pick this up, take it with you, and place it right over here. Jump on it, and then jump off to get a moon medal. So yeah, and the red gem for the door on the right, or the switch on the right, is right here. Come on. So we'll just put it right there.